Nature Center, and I'm here to answer your age-old question, should I feed the birds in the winter? It's a fun hobby. Yes, you will help the birds, and in inclement weather, if you have an ice storm when everything's covered with ice and they can't get to their regular food, sure, you're going to help those birds. Keep everything as clean as you can and just enjoy. It's a terrific opportunity to learn what's out there in the woods and what's coming to your feeder. So let's take a peek at some of the things you can put out. Good old sheet bread. Don't do it. How many of you would like a nice bowl of cardboard to eat every morning?
Father, may I have some more super sugary cardboardos?
That's what bread is. It's cardboard. It's useless. Don't spend your money. Then there's seed. Lots of different types of seeds. You can go really inexpensive or very expensive. This is typical of what you're going to see in larger stores, grocery stores. These are not specialty seeds. They're filled with junk like Milo, red millet, not really favored by birds. It's just going to pile up on your feeder. Don't waste your time, don't waste your money buying this. You want to go to a good feed mill store. There are lots of bird stores out there now. There's also farm supply stores. They carry all kinds of seed. So there's some really good choices. You could go very inexpensive and get cracked corn. Cracked corn is very attractive to a lot of birds, like the mourning dove here. Lots of birds eat it. One bird that especially likes it is the invasive house sparrow. Whole corn or cracked corn is fine. If you really want to aim for really nice native species, discourage alien house sparrows, what can you put out that would be nice? The classic Euler sunflower seed. There's striped sunflowers also, but Eulers are great. There is a little bit of mess. You're going to have some seed hulls left. All the birds here like them. The American goldfinch, which by the way, the American goldfinch is not going to look like this in the winter. The males, this is a beautiful male, he's going to lose his summer breeding colors. He's going to go into a drab olive color like his females. And they're not real pretty this time of year, but they'll be gorgeous again in spring. Okay, tufted titmice, the cardinals, the female and the male cardinal, little chickadees, these are just some of the birds you're going to attract with Eulers. Excellent choice. Another excellent choice is, because we're all going to have a problem with squirrels. Squirrels will eat everything they can get their little chompers on. So I suggest getting safflower. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's going to last you a long time. Small husks on the safflower, so not as big of a mess to clean up. All these birds here like safflower. It's an excellent, excellent choice. It discourages squirrels. They don't really care for it, and they'll make a little bit of a mess at first, but then they get used to, it's safflower, let's go to somebody else's yard. If you really want to treat them, go for peanut splits. Okay, now I've never had luck personally with red peanuts. My birds won't eat them. The squirrels do, but birds don't like them. So I would go with the blanched white peanuts. You can get these at a good feed supply, and they're not that expensive. Okay, and they go a long way. You can get special peanut feeders, and or you can sprinkle them on the ground. Blue jays especially love these. Okay? And to get our goldfinches and their cousins, the pine siskins, they like a seed here called Niger. Some people call it thistle seed. It's not American thistle. This actually comes from Africa, and it's very tiny. It will leave a mess under your feeders, like all seed, even though it's tiny. There are husks, but it's a lot of fun to watch the little American goldfinches and the pine siskins eat the thistle. Could really treat your birds and get some cheap old peanut butter. Buy peanut butter that has no sugar and chemicals added, and you would just scoop out with a spoon, and you can just, what I do is I just spread it on branches on my trees near my feeders. And unfortunately the squirrels get to it, but the birds love it, and it gives birds like the cardinals a chance to get some peanut butter rather than a peanut butter feeder. I want to thank you for joining us today on Feeding the Birds. It's not hard, there's no big trick to it. Just buy some decent seed, a couple nice feeders, and you have a wonderful entertainment all set. You can turn off the TV, turn off the videos, watch the birds instead. I want to invite you out to your nature center out Stony Creek, and we have 2 bird feeding stations currently set up where you can check out the birds, and we have a lot of neat birds that come here. Sometimes we even see pileated woodpeckers. Occasionally the bald eagle flies over, although they don't come to the feeders, so don't worry about that. So have fun, check out our website, and please come and visit us as soon as you can.